Hey, my niche nation. I decided to go live this afternoon because I realized in kind of perusing on Facebook and such that some of you are working and I'm working today. And a lot of the reason for that is I don't have any family gatherings. I don't have any social stuff to do, and my kids went to go spend the rest of the day at their dad's. That I got to spend the morning with them. So I thought this is a really hard day for a lot of people. This is a really hard day. I mean, the advertising, I was going to say in commercials, but that's really redundant. The messaging out there is that we should all just be filled with joy and happy and merry on this day. And I will just be realistic. For many, that is tough. I don't really talk about this a lot, but I have lived a life filled with fighting depression. And I say fighting because those of you who have struggled with depression know that it is a battle. It is a fight. We have to fight to stay positive. We have to fight to pull ourselves out of that, that strong desire just to pull the covers over our head and stay in bed for the day, and that's not to say that when you are positive and happy and putting a smile on that, it's fake. It's just, I guess the word I want to use is it's a determination. It's like flexing a muscle, It's not fake. It's just you got to work at it a little harder than some who don't necessarily have that struggle. Yeah, I know a lot of you deal with this. So I just wanted to get real today, and I wanted to come on, at a time where some of you just might be feeling the kind of the agony of this day, as I kind of am. My Christmas memories growing up involved my grandmother, whose name was Mimi, and you'll hear me reference her many times in relation to my brand, because she was the cow collector. She was the one who made me go to the utterly good stuff for my store. She was a collector. She taught me about Hummel. I mean, I have so many phenomenal memories about my grandmother. She was the one that nurtured me, the one that when I was sick, mom would drop me off and I'd get that special little bed made on the sofa and got to watch TV and be fed soup. And, that was my Mimi. Well, Mimi was also the glue of holidays. Mimi's house was where we all gathered together. Usually on Christmas Eve, not so much on Christmas Day, on Christmas Eve. And it was my very favorite aunt and uncle would come down from where they lived. And they were like, she was the one that worked at the thrift store. So anytime that Auntie Lynn showed up, there was boxes of stuff and treasures that she handpicked from the thrift store. So I just have really good memories, and it's like the whole family unit was there, and we ate together and we opened presents, and it was just, I've got warm fuzzies from that time. And then when we lost her to Alzheimer's first, which is really hard because that person you love is still alive, but they're gone. So ever since then, Christmases have been a little bit of a struggle. And and we've tried to do things, and I made traditions when I was married, and, we tried to make Christmas a big deal for the kids and all of that. And then for those that don't know my story, 4 years ago, my husband of 22 years left me right before Christmas. And it was just me and the kids fighting through, even more depression and all of that. So I don't want to like be a total downer on this. My message is that no matter what you are going through, you don't have to be alone. And what I've learned is that family isn't just those relatives that share a surname with you. You can make family the people that bring joy to your life. Right before I went on here, I had one of my friends from church reached out, and to see how I was doing and stuff. Those people are your family. Grab hold of those friends that you have and don't be afraid to reach out to them. Don't be afraid to say, hey, you know what? I'm in a bad spot right now. Can we just talk? Sometimes you have to be the one to kind of say, hey, I'm alone, because people don't understand. But don't think that your family members are the only ones that you have. Heck, I've got the Facebook group. Reach out. You're lonely on the Facebook group. Let's start a thread. We got to do what we got to do to get through this stuff. Now, I have a big announcement. Since I didn't expect really anybody to come on here, and here we have 85 people on here. So I'm like, whoa. Okay. So here's what's also happening in my life right now. I have 2 extremely stressful events happening as well. One that I can finally announce is that I'm moving. So we have found a house and we are set with the movers for Thursday of this week. Well, of course, anybody who is an eBay seller knows moving an eBay house is not just like moving a house. So I've got lots of packing to do. I've already been doing lots over the last couple of weeks. That's why I haven't been shopping as much, because I've been doing a lot of that. But the other thing that I won't go into a lot of detail, but we have had an absolute monstrosity of an event happen in our family. We have a close family member who is spending Christmas in jail. And that's about as far as I'll go on that. This last month has been ridiculously hard going through all of that, as it also involved Rachel. So that'll give you like some idea what's going on. And it's hard to see your kid like hurting and not know what's wrong. And we finally figured out what was wrong, and now we've been able to take care of that. So we've got that, and then the move. Now the move I'm super excited for. Wait till you guys see the new shipping area. I'm just saying, I'm going to take video of the entire setting things up, all the equipment that I have to put into place, all of that stuff. Everybody's been asking for kind of that kind of video. So, I got a fresh space. I'm just going to do it from scratch. Yes, a bigger space, the garage. It's not quite double what I have now, but it's humongous. The garage is humongous, which is I'm just like giddy over the garage. And it's a half-acre property, so we are going to have room to grow our gardens and maybe get I don't know, a donkey or a couple of goats or definitely some chickens. I'm very excited. Animals are one of the things that helps me fight that depression. I gotta say, my animals are everything to me. Always have been since I was a little girl. My animals and me have always been right there. The animals know, right? Yeah, and some of you have seen, I got Rachel started in horseback riding lessons. So lots of stuff in life is good. And that's one of the things you have to do. And I'm going to encourage you to do. I do this every single day. I end the day looking at the day and writing down 2 things in a journal. I write down the things that went well that day, the wins. Write down your wins, like literally write down your wins. You got 3 loads of laundry done? That's a win. I don't know, you got to the grocery store and got what you needed? That's a win. You sold something in your eBay store? That's a win. And it seems a little silly to put those trivial things down that should just be, right? Those are just expectations you have of yourself. But for your brain, it's really powerful to see all that you accomplish and acknowledge it. So I'm going to encourage that. And then the other thing is write down the things that you are grateful for. And I mean, it can be, if it's the same thing every day, so be it. But the act of actually physically writing with a pen on paper helps your brain process that there's good things, there's good things, there's good things, right? Even in the bleakest of times, we have good things. And so just really training your brain to focus on those good things will really make a difference. I promise you. I could not have gotten through half of the stuff in my life without, well, I have a huge faith in God. So that, number one, has been my strength. Because, and you guys, if you're my Facebook friend, you see me post, it's like, I'm not a strong person. Everybody's like, oh, you're so strong. I'm not strong. I just know where to tap into the power outlet. Okay. I get my strength from God 100%. And just having faith that everything that I am walking through in my life is for a greater purpose. And I've actually seen that in action. I've seen it. Even like this most recent thing that happened, I went through a similar thing when I was her age. And it was because of that thing that I had the knowledge and the discernment to kind of see what was happening with her and be able to give her the strength to tell me what was happening. And so I see how that all came full circle, and that, she can grow up much stronger even than I appear to be. But, I don't want to say strong. I don't like that word stronger. Because again, I'm not strong. I'm weak. I am so weak. But I am still staying in Vegas. We are moving up to North Las Vegas. So it's about 30 minutes from where I'm at now. It's going to be a brand fresh new start for us in a single story house, no more stairs, which is awesome. Yeah. So I just wanted to pop on here, and just acknowledge those of you who are lonely today, and hopefully help you turn your sights on that. This has been, let's just say, can we say it all together? This has been about the crappiest year ever. I totally remember starting 2020 and going, oh, this year is just going to rock. But you know what? I've got to say it. It actually has had some enormous positives, despite all of the cousin Rona crap. This year has taught people, come online and shop for stuff. Like, the online shopping world just got a huge boost this year, which is good for all of us. So, and that's going to continue. So it's 2021. 2021 is our year. And now we kind of we have a head start going in, ooh, we know how to flex and do this and make this a good year. So I'm very, very, very excited. I love fresh starts. It's a little bit of my OCD brain, loves the beginning of a new year. I don't make resolutions, but I set goals. Goals, goals, goals. So we're going to be doing a lot of that on the Monday Lives too. I'm going to help you guys like really kind of write down those goals, because I got to tell you, the goals I set in the beginning of this year, I met them. I met them because I set them. You know, you can't make a goal that you didn't set. Yeah, that's true. You know, the circumstances of this year definitely have not helped dealing with depression. Like, that is so absolutely true. It's like, I go through like sometimes I feel like I'm on a roller coaster because, and you guys know, if you go through this, it's like some days are they're just dark. Just put it that, they're just dark. And what I have learned is to just go ahead and feel that and know that that is a cycle and it's just a small point, and that there will be a rise again and you'll come out of that. And so you can acknowledge how you feel, give yourself some self-care, and just hold on to that hope that, you know what, tomorrow's going to be a better day. And that's how you just get through and you do what you got to do. Yeah. All right. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You're going to make me cry. Like, I'm so thankful for you guys. YouTube has been one of the absolute amazing things for me this year. I had no idea that my channel would take off like this, and that I would make so many incredible friends and meet so many of you virtually. You guys are my family. Like, I have several of you that, you know, I can reach out to as needed and get a little boost if I need to. Some of you have seen my crazy. Sometimes it comes out. But yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what this life is all about. We were all put on this earth to work together and support one another and have strength and weaknesses for one another. And I fully believe that, and I live that to the best of my abilities, is that I share what I have and hopefully get back, you know, from somebody else where I have a weakness, you know, and that, gosh, it just makes things so beautiful when that works together. So that is my hope for this world, for this country, for this world, that more people will learn that we need each other. We need each other. I'm not going to get political, but like, we don't need the stupid government. Okay, let's get rid of it. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. We need each other. We, the people, need each other. And we don't all have to agree. We don't all have to think the same things. We can balance. We can balance. And that's how we do it. That's how we make a beautiful, beautiful place to live. Okay, guys, I'm going to go pack some stuff. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to cut myself a little slack. I'm going to just kind of, if I feel like taking a break, I'm going to do it. I hope you will be good to yourself for the rest of this evening and through the rest of this year. Too often, we're so busy taking care of everybody else that we forget to take care of ourselves. So I challenge you, do something for yourself and don't feel guilty about it. Yeah, it's a two-parter there. Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming in on Christmas. And I do wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Birthday, Jesus, whatever you call this day. And just know that we have one more week of 2020, and then we are going to have a fantastic new year, and let's do it together. All right? I'll help you. You help me. Deal? Boom. I'm not even going to say go be profitable and make it fun today. Go be lazy and make it enjoyable. That's my ending today. All right, everybody. Love you. Bye.